Hello and a very good morning to all of you viewers, wherever you are watching from. It's a chilly morning, overcast conditions, a heavy outfield, there's still moisture in the outfield. This is the first match of the day between the star cricketers and the Millennials, and it's the star cricketers who are batting first. Purushottam Vakala and Vikram opening the batting. The first over in progress being bowled by Rambabu. One without loss, in fact it's two without loss. There was a wide as well in this over. Getting a little bit itchy there, Purushottam. Playing a few dots. Another play and a miss. That's good line and length from Rambabu. Keeping the batsman honest. I don't know why Purushottam is a little bit impatient out there. Normally he is that shot. I think it was more out of frustration. There is a man at sweeper cover, Partho there, fields and fires a good throw in, but the batsman had enough time to take two. As far as the toss is concerned, it's the star cricketers who won it, and they have decided to bat first. So the last shot that Purushottam played, I think it was more out of frustration. Normally he is a cool and calm customer, likes to take his time, just rotates the strikes. Takes his time to get in, and then when he gets in, he makes it count. Today is a little bit restless. 4 without loss from the first over. Nikhil Sudhir, it will be from not exactly the other end, but partnering new ball with Rambabu. And it starts with a wide down the leg side. That's not a very good start for Nikhil, but no. Nikhil, when he finds his rhythm, when he is in the groove, it's very difficult to handle. Not only he contains, but he gets wickets as well. But those days are rare. That's a good delivery. Good line and length, pretty straight. Not much room, defended back. Vikram on strike at the moment. Oh, that's a good shot, and should have been stopped by the man there at cover point. A misfield gives Vikram the opportunity to take one. As far as that delivery is concerned, it was short on wide. Room for the batsman to free his arms. Cut nicely by Vikram, but straight to the fielder. Slight change in field. Now we have a man at cover point. Pasha Sheikh there at short extra cover, and there is a sweeper as well. there are two men now in the covers region. Both I would say would be around the extra cover. And Nikhil Sudhir bowls two straight. And it's excellent running between the wickets. Purushottam calling Vikram back for the second. The captain Sandy sent a strong offside field, and Nikhil Sudhir bowls on the pads. It's nicely turned towards the fine leg for a couple by Purushottam. Focusing on just placing it instead of hitting it hard. Yeah, the next ball, better line and length. Bowled up by Nikhil. That was an extravagant shot attempted by Purushottam there. So there once again. Ball just not coming. Yep, I think the moisture beneath playing its part. Ball just about holding up in the pitch a little bit, because the length was there. It was short. The pull was on, but ball just not coming on. Maybe, as I told you, just held up in the pitch a little bit. Purushottam unable to time it. This time much better line and length, fuller on the fuller side of good length, you can say, and pushed on the up into the up for a single by Purushottam, and that will be the end of the second over. After two, the Star Cricketers are 9 without loss. That was a strange decision actually, considering the conditions. I thought the team winning the toss might field first, as is the case here. As the day progresses, as the sun comes out, and as the moisture evaporates, the batting becomes easier. So maybe now that we are in almost into the final phase of the league stages of this edition, so the Star Cricketers maybe testing themselves. They've been comfortable chasing this edition, so they have won the toss. Now that they've got an opportunity, so they may just be looking to set a target and defend it, preparing themselves for the knockouts. So Rambabu continuing, starts with a good length delivery, the hard length into the pads, and Purushottam just flicks it towards a square leg for a single. Rambabu now to Vikram. That's a wayward delivery. That's a big wide. Discipline has been a problem with this Millennials bowling lineup. On the pads, too full. That's nicely driven. A direct hit. That would have been interesting. Well, at first I think Vikram misjudged it completely. Misjudged it actually. He thought the ball was away, but then when he looked at the ball was going straight towards mid-on, and he didn't have as much time. He had to rush. He had to hurry. Another wide. First one was way outside of. This one down the leg. Yeah, this has just mentioned the discipline has been the lack of discipline, should I rather say, has been a problem with these Millennials bowlers. Might be another wide. It is. Yep. Purushottam did try to reach for it, but still couldn't get it. That's much better from Rambabu. Pretty straight. Yeah, well played in the end by Purushottam. That's up in the air, mid on. Oh, just over, just over. That's another pull from Purushottam. Well, I thought he had mistimed it, but in the end, he got enough bat on that one to clear mid on and goes all the way. So the first boundary of the Star Cricketers innings coming off the bat of Purushottam Barkala in the third over. Too short on that occasion from Ranbabu. And I still feel that the ball might just be holding up a little bit in the pitch. I mean, it's not coming on to the bat as you generally expect it to. Last ball of the over. Oh, that's another wide down the leg side. Oh, this is already a big lengthy over. In 4 wides so far. Nicely bowled. Equally well played. No run. Dot to finish. After 3, it's 19 without loss. And I think at least 6 of those 19 have come by way of extras. Will be Nikhil Sudhir to continue. Similar field for him as well. Strong offside field, a short third, backward point. Full on the pads. That's nicely flicked by Vikram. Slight misfield there. It shot mid wicket, but still just to be a single. Good backing up by the man running all the way from mid on. So the field set for Nikhil Sudhir, a short third, and then a gully, you can say, a backward point. 2 men in the covers region, a short extra cover and another cover. Sweeper, long off, and then just 2 men on the onside, mid on and short mid wicket. Might be a wide. Oh no, that has gone through the wicket keeper as well. Yeah, because of the moisture, the ball just held up in the outfield. 2 runs, which makes it 3 extras, 3 more extras. Purushottam, is it or is it? It is. That was in the slot, just an extension of his arms from Purushottam Varkala, and the ball has gone a long way. That's a biggie, a massive hit from Purushottam, the first 6 of the Star Cricketers innings. Yeah, and I think now they've got going, the Star Cricketers. There was a boundary in the previous over and 4 wides, and now there's a 6 and 3 wides as well. It's 29 without loss. slight delay in proceedings because that last. Oh, that's up in the air. That's once again very well timed by Purushottam. Now I think he's got his timing all right. Middling the ball. That went pretty quickly to long off, which means it's just a single this time for Purushottam. Looks like Purushottam will be the aggressor now. Hurry to end the over. After 4 overs, the star cricketers are 35 without loss. Purushottam on now down on 21 of just 18, and Vikram is on 5 of 6. Third man and a sweeper for the new bowler. Oh, inside edge onto the pads. Ajju, the new bowler, starting with a full delivery round off stump, and I think there's some movement there for him. There was some assistance. Bowler. Oh, that's just over. Basha Sheikh, headshot, extra cover, and all the way. That's the first boundary for Vikram. That was short and wide, and it got the treatment it deserved. Runs coming thick and fast for the star cricketers. I think after the first 2 overs, they were just 9 without loss, but now these two that they have taken their time. Full toss, that's it, straight down the ground, nowhere at long off, at long on, mid on. After that, ball might just win. It does. That's back-to-back boundaries for Vikram. Disappointment for the bowler, for the fielder there. The mid-off fielder put in the hard yards. I think he did get to the ball as well. Momentum just taking him across the rope, the ball just trickling over. Ajju once again. This has gone straight up, mid on, underneath, taken. No, I think Vikram just got carried away with those 2 boundaries. He should have just controlled his emotions there. It was short. He went for the pull, looking for another boundary, but top edge only goes as far as mid on, and that's the first wicket for the Millennials. In star cricketers are 1 down for 43 in 4.4 overs. Vikram goes. Thirteen of just 10 balls with 2 boundaries for Vikramaditya. Ram Babu, the catcher at mid-on. Bowling change works for the Millennials. Ajju picks up the wicket of Vikram after conceding 2 boundaries. So very good start for the Star Cricketers. Just the right platform for someone like Paddy Reddy to come in and express himself. And he's been in good form, Paddy Reddy. At the top of the run charts this tournament, this edition. Oh, sure, that was wide. Left alone by the new man, Paddy. No signal whatsoever from the umpire, so it's a legal delivery. And more importantly, it's a dot. Aju. Last ball of the over. Short and wide once again. Yeah. Close to being called a wide, but I think Paddy reaching for it, swaying the umpire from calling it a wide. So a couple of dots to end the over. A good start for Aju, though he conceded 2 boundaries in the over, but comes back with the wicket of Vikramaditya after 5 overs. The Star Cricketers are 43 for 1. Double change. It's Shiv Patil replacing Nikhil Sudhir. The last power play over with the field restrictions still on. Shiv Patil, Suryavanshi. Purushottam on strike. I think Purushottam will go after the new bowler. Well. Intention was there. You could see the trigger movement for Purushottam, just looking to put the bowler off his line and length. But that's a good start for Shiv Patil. He was right up there, pretty straight, targeting the stumps, not giving the batsman any room to free his arms. Purushottam forced to defend. Oh, that might have been a wide had he left it alone, but Purushottam, I would be disappointed. He chases that one and hits it straight to Bashate Shekhar, short extra cover, no run. Round the wicket now. Oh, that's going, and it's another 6 for Purushottam. In the slot, I would say once again. I don't know why Shiv Patil went around the wicket there, just playing into the batsman's hands, I would say. The second 6 for Purushottam. 49. He moves to 27. Well, he did. He did take his time. He was a little bit restless in the beginning. Ball wasn't coming on. Couldn't time his strokes. But now Purushottam has got himself in. Oh, that's even bigger. That's 6 more. Over cow corner. Once again, just in the slot. And that's another biggie from Purushottam. Back-to-back 6s and the 50 for the Star Cricketers. 55 for 1 in just 5.4 overs. That was a massive hit, and another ball lost. Shift Patel swishes back over. That's much better from Patel. Yeah, when he comes over the wicket, it doesn't give the batsman room, that freedom. When he's around the wicket, the batsman pretty sure that the ball, even if it swings and misses, ball won't go on to the stumps. The angle margin will just take it away. But it's coming over. Batsman had to be much more careful. The angle working against. The last ball of the over, the hard length from Shift Patel. Purushottam just works it with soft hands towards mid wicket. You can say short mid wicket, and ends the over with a single to retain the strike after 6 overs. The star cricketers are 56 for 1. Purushottam Varkala 34 of 24. He reduced just worked in. Faced 2 deliveries, but he's still to open his account. That's the power play done and dusted. Now the Millennials can spread the field if they want. That's exactly what they have done. Just the 4 mandatory fielders inside the ring. Short third, a point, short extra cover, and a short mid wicket. And then the boundary riders. There is a third man who's quite square, and then a sweeper, long off, long on, and deep mid wicket. Oh, it's nicely played by Purushottam. Nicely timed, I would say. A square drive straight to point, but still a single. Ready, driving it on the up, straight to Sheikh it. Short extra cover, wanted a single there, but sent back by Purushottam. Oh, that will be a no ball. Oh, way over the batsman's waist. He did well to get out of the line. Yeah, bowler. I think that one just slipped out because there's still a moisture out there. The bowler apologizing straight away. Good spirit shown. Free hit coming up. Ajju to Purushottam. That's a good delivery. That's very well bowled by Ajju. Not allowing the batsman to get underneath, hitting the hard length. Driven on the up to the left of extra cover for just a single. So Ajju comes out of the free hit unharmed. Another, misfield. I don't think they were going for a single there. No pressure at all, but the fielder still misfields, and easy single for Paidi. That will be the end of the 7th over. After 7, the star cricketers are 63 for 1. As I mentioned, this is the Saturday group, and we are almost into the final leg of the league phase. In fact, both the star cricketers the star cricketers and the Millennials, they're playing their fourth match. Next we have the Deccan Pacers and the Trophy Fighters, and then it will be the Royal Knights versus the Vajra Builders. The Vajra Builders and the Royal Knights also playing their third. So are the Deccan Trophy. The Deccan Pacers and Trophy Fighters, in fact, they'll be playing their last league match, the fifth. This is the 8th over. Oh, what a shot! What a shot! Work to do for the man in the deep. It doesn't have a good arm. It stopped the boundary, but the batsman easily ran to there. Oh, well, I think this is a very good, if you look at the, just a little bit short, Perry this time goes for the pull, but there are two men patrolling the boundary on the onside, long on and a deep mid wicket, so it's just a single. Shiv Patel bowling his second over, the 8th of this innings. Shiv Patel to Purushottam. Full delivery, that's it, straight back over the ball on long off, won't be able to cut it off. That's once again very good timing and placement from Purushottam Varkala. That's another boundary, his third. Takes him into the 40s, and the star cricketers are 70. 71 for 1. On the pads, that's helped along this line. Might be another boundary for Purushottam, but the ball just holds up in the outfield because of the moisture. So it will just be 2 for Purushottam. Purushottam. Excellent so far from him. Now he's got the measure of the pitch, not just the pitch, but I think the opposition bowlers as well. And he's treating them with disdain, playing shots all around the wicket. Oh, that's 6. No chance for long off. He was just a mere spectator. Just a shimmy, makes it into a half volley and launches. Way over long on. Purushottam making a statement there. Shiv Patel this goes shorter. And that's a 50 for Purushottam Varkala. 50 of just 31 balls. 3 4s and 4 6s. big over. 17 runs of Shiv Patil second, and the star cricketers are 80 for 1. Purushottam making it count. Just not throwing it away. The shot selection has been very good. It's not just bang, bang, bang. He's into slogged actually. If you look at the shots he's played, they've been all proper cricketing shots. Start of a fresh over. The first ball driven straight to short extra cover, no run. Once again pretty well timed by Purushottam. Ball went very quickly to the fielder actually. That is why they couldn't get a single. That's up in the air. Oh, I thought it was going straight to short extra cover, but it was hit in the middle actually. Easy single for Purushottam on that occasion. That was a good delivery from Mahesh. Left alone this time by Purushottam on a white signal by the umpire. Mahesh once again. Right, I'm over. That's a good shot. Very good, in fact. Paidi Reddy getting to the pitch of that one and just driving it. That was in the air, but I think that was intentional. He was always looking to clear that fielder inside the ring, because he knew once it was past him, it was always going to be a boundary. So runs continue to flow for the star cricketers. 86 for 1. This is just the 9th over in progress. They've only lost 1 wicket. Not good signs for the Millennials. I think they're staring at a big total here. Anything in excess of 150, that will be very difficult to chase on this pitch. Once again driven on the up. Push drive, I would say. It wasn't a full-fledged cover drive, just a push from Paidi Reddy. Such good sensible cricket from Paidi. Got a boundary and then follows it up with a single. Might be another wide. In fact, it has been given as a no ball because ball might have just landed or pitched outside that strip. So free hit for Purushottam, as if that would matter, because if the ball's there to be hit, Purushottam will go after it. Mahesh looking to just escape, doesn't get away. It's a wide down the leg side, looking to hide it from the batsman. I think looking the ball on his pads, not denying him swinging space. It's a full toss, but Mahesh gets away with it. Purushottam has hit it straight to the fielder in the deep, and it will just be a single. But another good over for the star cricketers. After 9, they are 90 for 1. Another bowling change. Time for some spin. It's Partho to bowl some off breaks. Purushottam on strike. Starts with a full delivery, very full in fact, outside off, making the batsman reach for it, and Purushottam hits it back to the bowler. This time it's on the shorter side. Too slow from Partho, and Purushottam had all the time in the world to pick his spot. He hits it towards, he hits straight to the man at cow corner though. Just a single. Well bowled once this time. Partho goes for the faster one. The darts that one into the pads. Reddy calmly takes a single. The timing has been pretty good from Purushottam. Ball going to the fielders very quickly. So he's unable to convert singles into twos, and in fact, I think he has lost out on a few runs there because of the timing. Once again, the ball going very quickly to the man at deep mid wicket or cow corner, you can say, and just a single for Purushottam. Well bowled. Partho taking all the pace of the ball this over and asking the batsman to generate all the power. But that's when Purushottam is on strike. When it's Vaidhi Reddy, he's starting them and bowling it pretty fast. Single to end the over. That's a good start, tidy start by Partho. Just 4 singles of his first over, and the star cricketers are 94 for 1 after 10 over. Drinks it is. Welcome back after the drinks break. Oh, what a shot once again. For a change, it's not Purushottam, but it's Paidi Reddy who drives the first ball from the commentary box and for a boundary. Ball is coming on to the bat very nicely now. That was a poor shot from Paidi. The previous one was very good, as good as it gets, but this one, and nothing short in the end. It wasn't, the length I mean, wasn't too short. Paidi looking to play it off the back foot, ends up getting beaten. That's Paidi ready for you. There was a man and on the onside who was taken and extra protection provided. I mean, there was one at deep extra cover, so Paidi Reddy goes across his stumps and just flicks it towards deep backward square leg for the second boundary of the over. Excellent game awareness from Paidi. Knows where the fielders are and just playing accordingly. Not trying to hit it too hard, just timing it, more importantly placing it in the gaps. Oh, goes across once again and helps along its line. This time he goes much finer towards long leg, back-to-back boundaries. Brings up the 100 for the star cricketers in just 10.3 overs. These are not good signs for the Millennials. Still 9 overs to go after this, and the star cricketers have already got 102 on board. 9 wickets intact. And if Paidi Reddy, I think it's just the start. Paidi normally bats deep and he likes to carry his bat. Oh, that's poor, pretty poor from Mahesh. The last two, I think Paidi just manufactured the length. He walked by walking across the stumps, but this time, I think that was bowlers definitely under pressure. A full toss on the pads, once again just helped along this line. A hat-trick of boundaries for Paidi Reddy. He's into the 20s now, 25 of just 17 with that boundary. Millennials, I think now they're running out of ideas. Problems aplenty for the captain. Bowler now switching around the wicket, pushing that fine leg fielder back and getting the deep extra cover in. Paidi just taking his time, examining the field. And I still feel there are too many gaps. No one at deep mid wicket or that was sweetly driven, crisply driven, whatever you call it, but straight to the fielder. Mahesh gets away with that. After 11 overs, the Star Cricketers are 110 for 1. Partho to continue with his off breaks. Upish from Purushottam, but safe. No one at mid-off. Long off does the fielding and batsman get an easy single. And I think the roles have reversed now. Purushottam just toning his aggression down and asking Paidi to do the hard hitting. Two singles of the first two balls. That's up in the air, but that's good placement from Paidi. There was a man at long off. You can say there are two long ons actually. One is a pretty straight one and one is a wide long on towards cow corner. But Purushottam hits that right between the two. Doesn't go to the boundary, but 4 runs. Just a little bit short, not much wrong with the delivery, but Paidi Reddy just picks the length up so very early and pulls it towards the backward square leg for another boundary. Exploiting the field to perfection. Well, these two, they're poles apart actually. Purushottam is very much power in Paidi is placement. Yeah, now once again he takes that one from way outside off and hits it towards deep mid wicket. Doesn't time it as good as he would have liked, but still gets two. At the moment, he's playing everything towards that deep mid wicket and backward square leg area, because there is no one in the deep there. It's a good delivery from Purushottam to finish the over, but still a single for Paidi Reddy. 9 run over, and after 12 the Millennials are 120 for 1. In fact, a 10 runs game of that previous over. So Millennials following the pattern this innings, 2 over 4, 2 overs spell for each of their bowlers so far. So we have a change. Ravi into the attack now. A good start to the new bowler. Good length delivery into the batsman's pads, no room. Paidi Reddy just defends it towards square leg and takes a single. Another good length delivery, punched it towards extra cover for another single by Purushottam. It's Ravi. Another off spinner. This time around, Paidi Reddy walks right across his stumps, looking to just paddle it. You can even see the ramp, but fails to get bat on ball. Ravi once again. Shot. The extra bounce just beating Paidi Reddy on that occasion. Not only Paidi, the wicketkeeper was also beaten, and by results. It's good bowling from S-Ravi. He's got the thinking cap on. Not just going through the motions, he's thinking what the batsman is trying to do and adjusting accordingly. That's nicely cut by Purushottam. Work to do for the sweeper, but is unable to stop two there. Last ball of the over. Oh, that was an outside edge. I thought it might just carry. Doesn't. The fielder at short third dives over it, misses, and the ball goes all the way. Boundary to end the over for Purushottam Varkala. End of the 13th over. The Star Cricketers are 129 with just one wicket down. Partho to continue. The two spinners in tandem now. But I think might be just one over too many for Partho. Both the batsmen by now might have just got used to his style of bowling, the pace at which he's bowling. They might now pick his lengths up. But Partho has still got some tricks up his sleeve. He slows that one down further, tosses it up generously. Poor Paidi Reddy goes for the slot sweep, misses, and is cleaned up. Finds the furniture behind disturbed. Much needed wicket for the Millennials. 38 of just 27 balls for Paidi Reddy. The Star Cricketers are now 2 down for 129 at the start of the 14th over. Paidi still disappointed. I think that's a good catch, good wicket for Purushottam for Partho. Normally when Paidi Reddy gets a start, he makes it count and plays a big innings. Here also he did get a start, but just didn't carry on. 38 of 27. Another well-flighted delivery from Partho outside off, driven towards long off for a single by the new batsman. He's off the mark immediately. That brings the well-set Purushottam Varkala on strike. Now that Paidi Reddy has been dismissed, I think Purushottam will have to stay out a little longer. That's good fielding in his follow through by Partho. That was pushed on the upper by Purushottam. Another full toss. Oh no. Purushottam hits it very hard, very firm, but straight to the fielder. Only a single. It was a full toss. He could have hit it anywhere he liked, but Purushottam hits it straight to the fielder in the deep. It's well bowled once again. Partho beating the batsman in the air. Wickets, 2 dots and just 2 singles. What an over this has been from Partho. Another flighted delivery. This time Shanti drives it. In fact, he slices it in the air. There's no sweeper. The fielder is at a deep extra cover, so the cover point fielder had to run back all the way to the boundary. Does well to keep it in. A couple to end the over. Just 4 runs and the big wicket of Paidi Reddy in that over for Partho. After 14, the star cricketers are 133 for 2. S. Ravi to continue with his off breaks. The off spinners have done well actually. A lot better than expectations. Full toss. Oh, another full toss missed by Purushottam. Well, the previous one he got a single, but this time it's a dot because he has bottom edged that one onto his pads. Another full toss. Purushottam, I think, is looking to trying to hit it too hard instead of just timing it, and is also not finding the gaps. Continues to hit it straight to the fielders. Very, very different to what he had been doing in the first 10 overs. Some spin there for Ravi. Ravi just defends it towards mid wicket and takes a single. No one saving the single there. Another full toss from S. Ravi. Purushottam very frustrated. You could hear a grunt there from him. Not happy with himself. I think it's 3 full tosses in a row that he has missed. This time the leg break from S. Ravi. That's good bowling. He's keeping the batsman guessing. No, I think that puts the doubt in the batsman's mind. Now he won't be sure which way the ball is going to spin, whether it's going to come in or go away. Now the leg cutter to end the over, and very good from S. Ravi. Just 3 singles, and the star cricketers are 136 for 2 after 15 overs. Partho to continue, he'll bowl his 4 on the trot, but I think the spinners bowling in tandem have brought the star cricketers back. That's in the air, but will land safely. Another mistimed shot. So taking the pace off the deliveries have worked for the Millennials. Not only have they been able to contain the batsman, but they have picked up wicket as well, that of Paidi. That's good bowling once again. Partho for a change just darts that one in. Shanti just looking to force it off the back foot, gets beaten. Next ball. Well flighted. This has gone straight up, but I think Shanti has got enough bat on that one. Yes, and he clears long on. A maximum. And I think this was shot was more out of frustration, anger. Previous ball, Chanti got underneath and hit him a long way, so Partho And the very next ball just bowls it flatter. That's in the air and it's straight to the fielder. Oh! But the fielder there at the wide long on has made a mess of it. Dropped the catch. Not only has he dropped the catch, but the ball has gone to the boundary as well. 4 more for Chanti. What should have been another wicket for the Millennials results in a boundary for the star cricketers. In the air once again, but well shot of the man at the wide long on, and it's only a single this time for Chanti. Partho won't be very happy. Naturally, he is disappointed. He's gone for runs this over. Yeah, that's very well bowled. He saw the batsman coming, just held it back a little bit. Purushottam definitely beaten in air, but adjusts well. Single towards long on to end the over after 16. The star cricketers are exactly 150 for the loss of 2 wickets. Purushottam Varkala still not out on 68 of 51. Chanti on 15 of just 10 balls. S. Ravi to continue. Oh, that was a very good effort in his follow through by S. Ravi. The ball was hit in the air by Purushottam. Straight back to him. He did get a hand to that one, but the ball just, you can say, palmed it over his head. A single for Purushottam. That's well bowled. I think to Chanti, S. Ravi is concentrating on leg breaks instead of bowling the off breaks. Another swing and a miss. This time there's an appeal for stumping as well. Another leg break from S. Ravi. I think if he bowls off breaks, Chanti will be swinging with a spin. Oh, what a catch! What a catch! That was a half tracker actually. He should have been put away, but Chanti hits it straight back to the bowler and a one-hander from S. Ravi. One-handed catch. I think he just stuck his arm out and the ball, he just hung his hand out and the ball just stuck. Stunning not just the batsman but everybody watching. Chanti goes for 15 of 13 and the star cricketers are now 3 down, 151 for 3, and this is the 17th over in progress. Once again, very good bowling from S. We took a bold couple of leg breaks, took the ball away from the batsman and then just bowled a Surya SSB is the new batsman and he starts with a bang. A 6 over the mid wicket. This was a half tracker actually from S. Ravi and SSB gets underneath that one and launches it away over the mid wicket for a maximum. Well, that will that a six first ball for SSB. Lately, he's been struggling with the bat, but that six will give him a lot of confidence. Immediately, S. Ravi goes to that, bowls leg break, takes it away from the bowler, swing and a miss from SSB. The end of the 17th, 157 for 3. Wicket in 7 runs of that over from S. Ravi. Mahesh to bowl the 18th. It's been expensive today. Starts with a low full toss. At times, these low full toss are difficult to get away. I think it was off the bottom of Purushottam's bat. Ball did go up in the air, but no one in a position to catch that one. Single for Purushottam, first ball. Brings the new man SSP on strike. Mahesh around the wicket. That's a good length from Mahesh. Swing and a miss from SSP. Wicketkeeper misses. In Purushottam calls that the striker through by signaled by the umpire. That's up in the air, but I think it might just go all the way. Has it? No, just in. I thought that might just go to the fielder, but the fielder was a little bit squarer, and Purushottam hits it little finer. But much needed boundary for Purushottam. He just appeared as though he might have just lost his touch in the middle. Oh no, this should be taken. It is. Poor Partho there at cover point. Runs to his left, keeps his eye on the ball, and pouches it safely. The end of a very good innings from Purushottam Varkala. Well compiled, 70 of just 54 balls for him. The star cricketers are now 4 down. In fact, 74 of 55 for Purushottam before being out, caught by Partho of the bowling of Mahesh. And the star cricketers are now 4 down for 163. This is the 18th over in progress. Tarun is the new batsman. I think that was intentional. Just sliced by the new man Tarun towards third man, and a boundary to start for him. That wasn't such a bad delivery from Mahesh actually, but I think Tarun just opens his bat face and slices that one very fine. In the air, oh, just out of the reach of that fielder. Partho there at cover point. He did try that, but couldn't get back-to-back boundaries for Tarun Singalori. There was a wicket in that over for Mahesh, that of Purushottam, but another expensive over. 14 runs coming of that one after 18. The star cricketers are 171 for 4. This is already a big total. Well, as Ravi has got one up his sleeve, and I think he was bowling really well. He was in a good rhythm. I think he should have continued, but Millennials doesn't think the same way. It's going to be Aju to bowl the 19th. 1 for 15 of his first two. A good start to the over from Aju. Hits the hard length. Punched towards extra cover for a single by SSB. Tarun Singalori on 8 of just 2. Back on strike. Here comes Aju. That's a good one. Once again, the hard length and some extra bounce as well for Aju. Play and a miss by Tarun. I think Tarun was just once again looking to run it down towards third man. Would have been just a single. Another play and a miss. Very good once again from Aju. Hitting that hard length, not allowing the batsman to get underneath, and not giving him space either to cut it. That's very well done. Tarun Singalori on that occasion just charges down the wicket and drives it square between the 2-point fielders. Backward point and cover point, that is, and another boundary. Well, all 3 scoring shots for Tarun have been boundaries. He is on 12 of just 5 balls. Third man comes in, point goes back. I mean, there's a deep point now for Tarun. It's in the air. Oh no, the sweeper just running over and the ball spinning past him. Once again, back-to-back boundaries for Tarun. Should have been stopped. I think the sweeper should have done a lot better. Aju isn't happy. Not his fault. You expect those to be stopped. Last ball of the over. This time Tarun uses his feet, makes it into a full toss and hits it wide of long off. A couple to end the over. 11 of that over. After 19, the star cricketers are 182 for the loss of 4 wickets. Tarun providing the finishing touches. 18 of just 7. It's going to be S. Ravi to finish. Will be bowling the 20th. SSB on strike. Ravi. It's up in the air, but I think it might just be two more because SSB has hit that wide of long off. That's a good stop by the bowler. I mean, the throw from the deep was a little wayward. And there's no one at mid wicket. Oh, that was a stumping opportunity, but I think SSB using his feet there yorked himself, and Ravi did get some extra bounce. The wicketkeeper Sandy unable to gather it and effect a stumping. A let off. Another leg break, but it's too wide for the umpire's liking and a white signal. This has gone straight up and taken. Another cotton bowled for S. Ravi. Well, he bowled a leg break previous. It was a signaled a wide, but I think Tarun was expecting another leg spinner hanging back. But S. Ravi cleverly darts that one in. It was short of a length, but ball did, I think, came on to the batsman very quickly, much faster than he anticipated. Tarun Singularly ends up just tamely chipping it back to the bowler. 2 wickets for S. Ravi, and both of them have been cotton bowled. Star cricketers 5 down. Tarun gone for 18 of just 8 balls. Ravi to the new batsman. Another leg break. And this was much slower, so the new man unable to time it. Tej Singh. That's a good shot. Tej this time walks across his stumps, though it was another leg break. But maybe length was a little bit on the shorter side, so he pulls that one over the man at short square leg, and it's a boundary. I think it's still a good over from S. Ravi in spite of that boundary. Appeal for stumping, but not given. And in fact, it's a dot to end the over. Once again, well bowled S. Ravi. Just 8 runs and a wicket in that over. And the Star cricketers, after winning the toss and deciding to bat first, finished with a, I think that's a big score, 190 for the loss of 5 wickets. So the target for the Millennials to win this one is 191 from their 20 overs, and it's going to be a tall ask. We'll be back with the chase shortly. Hello, everybody, and welcome back for the chase. The target for the Millennials to win this match 191. Partho and Basha Sheikh opening the batting. It's Vikram Simhadri opening the bowling for the Star Cricketers. I heard some thing. Well, I think it has been given as a runs. So I think Basha got some bad onto that one. A fine tickle. Vikram Simhadri's got a slip actually. That's gone. That's gone. That was fast, very fast from Vikram into the body. And Basha Sheikh just guiding it to the wicketkeeper. As if giving catching practice. Wicketkeeper isn't going to waste those. The first wicket goes and the Millennials are one down in just the first over, 5 for 1. Basha goes for 4 of just 2 balls, caught behind of the bowling of Vikram Simhadri, 5 for 1. Naveen Reddy, the new batsman. At the start of the Millennials would have wanted considering the target. Full and straight one Vikram Simhadri. Driven back to the bowler by the new man Naveen. Almost another wicket. Extra bounce once again from Vikram, and I think Naveen did really well to just let his guard down. I mean, dropped his hands very early, so that making sure that the ball doesn't carry to that slip fielder. Last ball of the over. The other outside edge. Full this time from Vikram. I think Naveen was looking to play it to the onside, but leading edge takes the ball towards point. Another dot to end the over. 5 runs and a wicket. The Millennials are 5 for 1 after the first over, chasing 191 to win. Hill to share the new ball with Vikram. And he starts with a full toss. A good stop by Paidi Reddy, leading to his left from mid on. Only a single. to Naveen. I think that's going to be a wide. It is. Keeper Purushottam does well to get a hand to that one. Half stops it. Opportunity to batsman to steal a single. Another wide. Down the leg side. The angle at which Akhil is bowling, I think he will have to start well outside off. The moment is too straight. It's the third wide in a row. Once again, too straight from Akhil, and the angle taking it down leg. Akhil switching around the wicket. Oh, what a difference that has made. He has gone right through the defenses of Puerto and cleans him up. Millennials lose their second wicket. Puerto goes for just a single, and it's I think it's 10 for 2. Yep, 10 for 2. So both the opening bowlers claiming a wicket each. 2 wickets inside the first 2 overs. Virtually, that was unplayable left from Akhil. Round the wicket, bowls it outside off, and the ball just swerves in. Superb. Just one ball around the wicket. Akhil goes back over to the new man. Yeah, that's good compact defense from the new man Rambabu. Straight to short extra cover, no run. I think that has hit this helmet. Yes, 5 signal by the umpire there. Akhil once again on the pad. This time bowls on the pads, and Rambabu might have got a deflection of the pads there. That now the wicketkeeper Purushottam wrong-footed, missed the ball, and hits the helmet. So 5 bonus runs for the Millennials. Yeah, that's much better line and length from Akhil. Starts well outside off and ends up around middle stump. Akhil next. Fuller this time, but line once again very good outside off. Rambabu looking for an expensive drive there. Ends up getting beaten. End of the second over, and the Millennials are 15 for 2. Vikram Simhadri to continue. Good line and length around of the 4th or 5th time, you can say. Naveen just watches it through to the keeper. Vikram putting in a lot of effort and generating some serious space, surprising the batsman. Oh, another play and a miss. I think the ball was through even before Naveen Reddy could offer a shot. So Vikram Simhadri making the ball do the talking. And the captain has now got an extra slip for Vikram. Oh, they are going for a sharp single. A bit of doesn't throw the ball, realizing there's no one backing up. And Naveen Reddy would be happy though, he's off the strike. Yeah. Ram Babu to face the music now. Couple of slips and a gully for Vikram Simhadri. The hard length once again, just outside of around fourth stump maybe. Play and a miss. Too quick for Ram Babu as well. At the moment, Vikram Simhadri is making the batsman dance to his tunes. Oh, another play and a miss. That's excellent. Vikram has stuck to that channel outside of in this over, hitting the hard length consistently right through the over. Here he comes, the last ball. Oh, another similar length delivery, this time extra bounce as well for Vikram. Just a single of that over. And after 3, the Millennials are 16 for 2. At the moment, the batsmen have no answers for the star cricketers' attack. Because second slip goes away for the for Akhil. In fact, field has been pushed towards long leg. That's well bowled by Akhil. I think there was some extra bounce as well, but well played in the end by Naveen, and he's off strike once again. Very early this over. I think that's the best place to be. The no strikers end, because these two at the moment are spitting fire. Room for the batsman this time, and Ram Babu latches onto it, drives it square in the air and all the way to the boundary. Deep point that is. So much needed boundary for Ram Babu as well as the Millennials. That will give him a lot of confidence. Ram Babu would, the bowler Akhil just threw it up, inviting the drive. I think he was looking for the edge there because there's a slip. Oh. This time the ball wasn't there. Ram Babu still goes for the drive. Is beaten. Akhil. This time bangs it in and gets the ball to, Jagan targeting the batsman's body, defended down the line by Rambam. Short and wide. Oh, that should have been put away. Should have been put away, but Rambabu unable to get bat on ball. Honestly, that it was there to be hit. Square cut in the gap would have been a boundary. That's much better from Akhil. Goes Fuller. The line is pretty much that fourth stump or fifth stump. Play and a miss by Rambabu. End of the over. Just 5 runs of that over from Akhil. And after 4, the 21 for 2. And remember, they are chasing 191. The current rate is just around 5 and over. So the asking rate has already gone up to 10 and over, 10.6. Vikram Simhadri to Kali. Oh, goes past the outside edge immediately. At the moment, I think Vikram is too quick for the batsman. They are still getting used to his pace. Vikram Simhadri to Naveen. That's nicely punched off the back foot by Naveen, but straight to short extra cover. SSB there, no run. That's nicely driven. Oh wow, excellent extra cover, short extra cover fielder throwing himself to his left. Saved a certain boundary there. That was well timed by Naveen. Vikram, next ball. Driven on the up. Oh, there might be a run out here. Oh no. Wayward throw from Vikram Simhadri. Another excellent effort by SSB, I think there. Surya had short extra cover. Got a hand to that one, deflects it towards the bowler. I think there was enough time for Vikram. He could have just delayed through a little bit, thrown it to the keeper, and he might still have got the run out. But in a hurry, he throws it nowhere. Rambabu survives. Oh, that line and length, just impeccable from Vikram Simhadri. Batsman, I think they need to do something different. They need to just maybe use their feet, put him off his line, otherwise he will just continue. After 5, Millennials are 22 for 2, just a single of that Vikram Simhadri over. Looks like Akhil will continue. Yep, last power play over. It's nicely punched off the back foot by Naveen and a single first ball. Cover point a little too deep. Well bowled, well bowled. On the fuller side of good length, drawing the batsman forward and beating him on the drive. Rambabu lucky not to edge that one behind. That's up in the air, but yeah, good placement from Babu. But he hasn't timed it well enough, so it won't go to the boundary. 2 runs. Yep, now that Akhil has got control over his line and length, the long leg fielder has been brought inside 30 yard, and in fact has been put in that very place where Rambabu hit the last ball. Wrapped on the pads. No. Leg by. Well, 2 sounds. Bat and bat. But bat doesn't agree in the signal for a leg by. Kill to Naveen. Oh, there's no one at fine leg or square leg. Wicketkeeper Purushottam himself after that one, but the ball has gone outside the 30-yard circle, so 2 runs for Naveen. Well, till the time there was a long leg, Rambabu was bowling well outside off, but since that fielder has been brought inside the 30-yard circle, Akhil has gone straighter. I think that's the line and length he should be bowling. Oh, he wants a single. Raveen sent back by Rambabu. Rambabu isn't quick between the wickets. I mean, comparatively, I think it's Naveen who's a lot quicker. Rambabu wasn't sure, so he sends Naveen back. No damage done though. A dot to end the over after 6. I mean, after the completion of power play, the Millennials, I feel, they are way behind. Chasing 190, they needed a good power play, something around 50, I think, would have been the minimum they would be hoping for, but they have only managed to get 28 and also lost 2 wickets. But credit to the Vedu, bowling from the 2 opening bowlers from the star cricketers. It's been simply superb. They just haven't given away anything away, particularly Vikram Simhadri. So first bowling change, but still slip in position. I think it's Srinivas. Ball. Starts with a wide, the outside off. He's just played it on, or no? Wasn't short enough. Rambabu looking to pull it. I think he got an bottom edge maybe. Wicketkeeper is looking in a bit of bother. Oh, should have done it on the first go. Purushottam missed it, and then took it on the second attempt and break the stumps, but by that time the wave batsman was back in his crease, so a stumping opportunity gone begging. Oh, top edge, too quick for the slip fielder. The ball was gone before he could get up. This is excellent bowling once again. Was it a direct throw? I doubt. Bail said bail, just the leg bail is down, but I'm not sure. There's a throw, the way Vikram Simhadri threw it. I think the stump should have been out if it was a direct hit. Srinivas. Full. Driven in the air, but straight to long off. Just a single. Nicely punched off the back foot by Naveen, but straight to short extra cover, no run. So tidy start for Srinivas, just 4 runs of his first over, and the Millennials are 32 for 2 after 7 overs. Another bowling change, time for some spin. It's Paidi ready to roll his arm over and bowl some leg breaks. Paidi ready into the attack, but has been welcomed by a boundary. Well, it shouldn't have been a boundary actually, because that short delivery was hit straight to the man at deep mid wicket, but he lets that one go through. Another short delivery. This time batsman goes for a cut over deep extra cover. Yeah, good stop in the deep. 2 runs only this time for Rambabu. But that was another half tracker from Paidi Reddy. Needs to pitch it up and bowl it slower. Yeah, that's much better from Paidi. But I think that wasn't the conventional leg break, it was, I think, the googly. By the evidence, the ball just went straight on in the air, but over the bowler. Long off in action once again, and a single for Rambabu. 7 runs of the first 4 balls. Oh, just nicely punched off the back foot by Naveen. Extra cover unable to short extra cover unable to cut it off. Another easy single towards long off. This time for Naveen. Last ball of the over. Oh, Rambabu goes for the reverse sweep. The slip fielder, I think he I think he saw what was. I mean, he saw what the batsman was trying to do. He was just looking to cover the angle there, but the ball goes finer, and you can say he outsmarted himself there, the slip fielder. Over starts with a boundary and ends with a boundary. 12 runs of Paidira's first over, and after 8 the Millennials are 44 for 2. They're still going around at 5 over mark, and the run rate, the asking rate, has now gone over 12 and over, 12.25 to be precise. Srinivas to continue. Outside edge, but the slip, I think it's too fine. Yeah, long leg does cover some good ground and stops the boundary, but batsmen get 2. Two slips now for Srinivas, and he moves full and straight around middle and leg, defended back to the bowler by Naveen. Well, this is a good partnership for the Millennials, but it has taken time. Once again, well bowled, just a push from Naveen towards long off. Another single. That's in the air, but well short of long on. Another single. Full and straight around middle and off this time, and driven towards long off for another single by Naveen. Runs coming in singles at the moment for the Millennials. Another good length delivery from Srinivas. Rambabu looking to play it off the back foot. Beaten. End of the 9th over, and the Millennials are 49 for 2. Just 5 runs of that Srinivas over. Spidey ready to continue. Star cricketers still persisting with the slip, even for the follow bowlers, the spinners at it, that is. And I think there have been quite a few which has gone through that slip region. Just a little short on that occasion from Paidi, nicely punched off the back foot by Naveen, but straight to short, extra cover, no run. He was the fielder there. Naveen once again trying to play it off the back foot, but I think the ball was fuller than the previous one this time and is beaten. Some spin now for Paidi. Length might have been a little bit on the shorter side, but the ball spinning away from the batsman. So now even Paidi Reddy is making life difficult for the batsman. Once again, spin in, I think that one might have just stayed a little bit low as well. So 4 dots. That one goes straight on. I think that was the googly. That just didn't spin. Goes on with the angle. You can even say the top spinner, but Naveen Reddy. Oh, that was in the air, but just out of the reach. There they are going for the second throw is to the keeper. Oh, Naveen Reddy makes his ground. A couple to end the over. Just two good comeback over from Pedi Reddy. So at the completion of 10 overs, the Millennials are 51 for the loss of 2 wickets, which means they need another 140 to win of the remaining 10 overs, and that will take some doing. Welcome back after the drinks break. Srinivas continuing and he's still got a slip. Was very fine actually. The first ball, Rambabu looking to play it off the back foot. Not a particularly short delivery, but still goes on the back foot and is beaten. Once again trying to play off the back foot, and the result is the same as the first ball. A dot. This time Rambabu uses his feet and chips it down towards long off for a single. Wasn't of the middle. Nice shot from Naveen, but straight to the fielder, the sweeper that is, and it will just be another single. The boundary still alluring the Millennials. Reddy continuing with his leg breaks. First ball driven straight to extra cover. Second ball, Naveen with just a shimmy drives it straight towards long off and gets a single. That was nicely cut by Ram Babu, but straight to backward point, and this time they take the fielder on and complete a single. The extra cover fielder gets a hand to that one. The sweeper mops it up. Another single. The star cricketers won't mind these singles as far as they can stop the boundaries. What happened there? Ram Babu, the shots are just coming off today. Goes for the reverse sweep and misses. Ball! That was the googly. That was the googly. Ram Babu playing for the turn, not there. In fact, the ball came in after pitching and goes through the gap between bat and pad and just takes the bails on its way to the keeper. So the Millennials lose their third wicket in the form of Ram Babu. You see, I think the spinners just kept troubling Ram Babu. He just couldn't get going against the two spinners. It's 56 for the loss of 3 wickets after 12 overs. (22 of 35 balls for Ram Babu at a strike rate of 62. Considering, the target for the Millennials was in fact is 191. So a strike rate of 62, not excusable. Shiv Patel Suryavanshi is the new batsman, but he's at the no-striker's end. A wicket of the last ball of the over for Paidi Reddy. We have a bowling change. It's Murli Galla into the attack, and he'll be bowling around the wicket to Naveen. First ball, Naveen just makes some room for himself and punches that good length delivery towards long off for a single. Brings the new man Shiv Patel on strike. Patel drives that one on the up. Ball was in the air for some time, but out of the reach of that extra cover fielder. Easy single for Shiv Patel. He's off the mark straight away. That's good bowling from Murli. Just just to drag his length back a little bit, not much. In the angle, taking the ball away. In the air. Oh, that's excellent. Very good use of the feet by Naveen Reddy. Gets to the pitch and just extends his arm. The timing makes sure that the ball goes all the way. Easily clearing long off for a maximum for Naveen. The first 6 of the Millennials innings. And it has come in the 13th over. It's in the air, but well, the previous one went over that longer fielder. This one falling well short. A single this time for Naveen. Rolling. The last ball of the over. Appeal for leg before because the ball struck Shiv Patil on his pads, but turned down by the umpire. Clearly pitching outside leg, and not sure if it would have hit the stumps. So that's the end of the 13th over. Millennials are 65 for the loss of 3 wickets. Another ball in change. Short and wide. Naveen. Oh no, Naveen chases that one. He was disappointed that he had hit it straight to the fielder, but the fielder makes him happy. Misfields and lets the ball go through. Shashikant Biradar, the new batsman, the new bowler, and his welcome to the crease by a boundary by Naveen. That will be a wide. It's a big wide. Nicely driven by Naveen towards sweeper. Oh no, another misfield. And I think Naveen had a role to play in that. He ran the first one hard, pushing pressure on the batsman, looking for the second, and the fielder succumbs. Misfields, and instead of just a single or more, what have been a 2, Naveen gets a boundary. Short and wide once again. Too much room for the batsman, and Naveen Reddy this time hits it over a deep extra cover for yet another boundary. That's the 3rd boundary of the over for Naveen. So 4 men on the offside now, inside the 30-yard circle, and there's sweeper and a long off as well. But you can't set a field for bad bowling actually. Okay, that was full way outside of Naveen Reddy, reaching for it and hitting it back to the bowler. It's a wide down the leg side. Oh, what happened there? I think the ball just kicked off length. Surprised the batsman. Naveen looking to make room, but no, just pulls out at the last moment. Not to end the over, but a good over for the Millennials. They are 79 for the loss of 3 wickets after 14. Shashi Brother conceding 14 of his first over. So Murli Galla to continue. First ball driven on the up towards extra cover for a single by Shiv Patel. Good running between the wickets. A slight misfield by the man at extra cover, but you know that misfield gave them the opportunity to run back for 2. I think Naveen is now looking to just farm the strike. He is looking to remain on strike as much as possible. The slower one cutter from Murli. Naveen once again making room, but this time he's beaten by the lack of pace in that delivery. This has gone straight up, but will clear extra cover easily. Oh no, the underarm from the sweeper, and batsmen have taken 3. Oh, Srinivas, I think, the culprit. He should have thrown to either to the wicketkeeper or the bowler. Change of personnel, the extra cover fielder goes back and Srinivas comes inside the circle. Naveen is showing some urgency now, but I think they're already late. Another full and straight delivery from Murli Gurram, driven on the up towards extra cover for another single by Shiv Patel. 82 for 3 in the 15th over. So the required rate is now shot past 14 in over. That will help her, but not much. It's a wide. $87 for 3. In fact, the required rate has gone up to 20 and over now. Only the last ball of the over. That's a good shot from Naveen. He just makes room for himself once again and just lofts that one over deep extra cover for a boundary to finish the over. Another good over for the Millennials, but that's just not enough when the required rate is up to 20. After 15, the Millennials are on 91 for 3, which means they need 100, exactly 100 of the last 5 at 20 runs per over. Once that asking rate goes past 12 or even touches the 12 per over mark, it becomes almost impossible. Srinivas being brought back is to bowl his last over. He's bowled 3 so far. He's got a wicket, hasn't got a wicket today. The first ball is a slight misfield at long on. It enables the batsman to cut back for 2. Shiv Patel with a couple to start the over. Shiv this time tries to use his feet, but Srinivas the inside edge this time. There's no one at fine leg. And I thought they might take 2 there, but looks like Naveen is tired, is exhausted, and run out of gas, so it's just a single. Or maybe he's just preserving his energy to go big. It's a good stop in his follow through by Srinivas, and he even hits the stumps at the non-striker's end, but Shiv Patel is safely back. No damage done. Call is for 2, but I don't think they'll get it. Yep. River on the rise towards long off by Naveen. Is into the 40s, 47, run ball 47 for him. Last ball, just a little bit short, but not short enough. Shiv Patel still goes for the pull. Bottom edges it towards fine leg or long leg. A couple to end the over. Just 6 runs of that Srinivas over, and the Millennials are 97 for 3 after 16. Well, the Millennials, they haven't lost many wickets, just 3 down, but don't know why they haven't played some shots. Maybe. Okay, the bowlers have bowled well, they have stuck to the plans, hit some nice line and lengths, but at least they should have been some, intention. Millennials batsmen should have at least tried. Another bowling change. Very rarely you see a new bowler bowling the 17, but especially in a chase. That's exactly what's happening. It's Tej Singh bowling the 17th over of the innings. Another play in a miss. The angle taking the ball away from the batsman, and Naveen Reddy, well, I think he's exhausted. This time uses his feet, drives it on the up. Ball was in the air, but there's no mid-off, which means an easy single for Naveen, which takes him to 48 of 50. As well bowled by Tej. Right in the block hole, and dug out towards extra cover for a single by Shiv. Full toss. Oh, Another tired looking shot from Naveen. Too low towards long off. Only a single. In the air, but alright between the two cover fielders. Another single. 4 singles of Tej Singh's first over. That brings up the 100 for the Millennials. They are 101 for the loss of 3 wickets after 17 overs. 3 overs to go. 60, 90 to get, which is impossible. So I think just formalities being completed now. I think even the Millennials know that they can't win this one. They have resigned to the fact. So these two just playing out. Praveen on 49 of 51 and Shiv Patel on 10 of 11. Only Gala. Appeal. Yes, appeal for a stumping and a spin given. The umpire suggesting to the batsman that his foot was in the air, short of his crease. Fourth one goes down. Shiv Patel, Suryavanshi goes for 10 of 12, stumped by the wicketkeeper Purushottam Varkala of the bowling of Murali Galla. And it's 101 for the loss of 4 wickets in the 18th over. Sandeep Suryavanshi, the wicketkeeper batsman, has walked up to the centre of the fall of Shiv Patel's wicket. And there was a strong LBW appeal. First ball turned down by the umpire. Difficult to get with that angle that Murali is bowling. Backward point fielder attacking, trying to stop the single. I think he was looking for a run out there, but yeah, unable to field the ball, to gather the ball cleanly. Easy single for Sandy or Sandeep Suryavanshi. Driven on the up by Naveen Reddy, but that's good strategic field placement from the star cricketers. They've got a man at mid-off now. I think quite a few have been played in that region in the air by Naveen. He's on 49. Murali. Oh, full toss should have been put away. Oh, he should have got a boundary or a six of that one, but Naveen just gets a bottom edge onto the pitch. Another dot to end the over. A successful over from Murli Galla. A wicket of Shiv Patel in that over for him. After 18, Millennials are 1-0-2 for 4. Just a single of that over. Vikram Simhadri. Look at those figures. 3 overs now made in just 7 runs and 1 wicket. He'll finish it off. In fact, this is the 19th. One more to go after this, but Vikram has been given another opportunity to get a wicket or two. That one just slipping out. Keeper having a good laugh about it. Vikram Simhadri's got a slip. Srinivas there. Sandy on strike. Here comes Vikram. Outside edge taken. Easy peasy. Vikram Simhadri hitting that line and length that has served him so well in his first spell. And in his first spell, I think the batsman just managing to, evade, or what you can say. He was too good for the batsman to even get any edge this time around. Sandeep trying to make some room, punch it off the back foot maybe. Gets an outside edge and a sharp chance it was. And actually the wicketkeeper made it look a lot easier, Purushottam, because it was travelling. Immediately after taking the catch, Purushottam has taken his pads off, has given the wicket keeping duties to Srinivas. Ju is the new batsman. Shot once again. Vikram hitting the deck hard and still generating some very good pace. Batsman clearly late. The ball goes through the keeper. Vikram has been too good for the Millennials batsman. Too quick. In the air, oh, just short of that point fielder. Murli Galla there does well to stop it. Aju gets a single. I thought that one's carrying straight to that fielder. Simhadri once again. Oh, that's a beauty. That's a beauty. Vikram goes fuller, and I think might have just run his fingers on that one. It was the leg cutter, I feel. because the ball did straighten after pitching. Batsman played for the angle. He had to play at it. The ball coming in with the angle and then straightening, beating him all ends up. I think that's off the pads. Not going to be wide. Oh, the ball just wins the race. Purushottam work allowed, been keeping the wickets. Just took the pads off, but he had to chase that one. Ball kept him interested all the way. Teased him all the way, you can say. 4 leg byes. So the pace of Vikram Simhadri just working against him on that occasion. In fact, there has been given us runs for Naveen Reddy. I thought it was off the pads, but it's umpire reckons it's off the bat, and that's 50 for Naveen, 53 of 55. So nicely punched, driven on the up. A slight misfield there at extra cover. I think it's staging there. Misfield allows the batsman to come back for 2, couple to end the over. After 19, Millennials are 109 for 5. Naveen Reddy, 55 of 56. Vikram Simhadri finishes with 4 overs, no maidens, 14 runs and 2 wickets. Last over remaining, and it will be bowled by Shashikant Birad. And he starts with a wide. In fact, it was a full toss down the leg. This time Ajju tries to make room, swings, gets a bottom edge, and the ball goes in the weekend fine leg region for the batsman to get back for 2. So man now at long leg or deep fine leg, you can say. That's up in the air, but I think will fall safe. Might yeah. The sweeper was moved towards deep extra cover, and this one goes square. It's a boundary for Ajju, but I think that was short and wide, and really, I think deserved a boundary. The wide down the leg side from Birada. Well, he just has to bowl 6 legal deliveries without having to worry for the result, because it's a foregone conclusion. The star cricketers are going to win this one, and I think it's going to be a handsome margin. We'll get to know at the end of this over what exactly it would be. Shashikant, as I mentioned, just need to bowl 6 legal deliveries. This has gone straight up and all the way. That third into the side screen, and it's 6 more for Naveen Reddy. It's the second big hit for him today, the second maximum, but I think it's too little, too late. Oh, that's another good shot from Naveen. The first one was straight down the ground, straight as an arrow. This time he goes to the left of long off, and won't be a six, but a boundary. Shashikant, last ball. Won't be a boundary this time for Naveen because there is a man at deep extra cover. That was a nice cover driver from Naveen to finish. So the Millennials, chasing 191 to win, have only managed 129 for the loss of 5 wickets from their 20 overs. So the Star Cricketers have won this match by a handsome margin of 61 runs. And the man of the match, it's Purushottam Varkala for his 74 of 55 balls at the top of the batting order. But the Star Cricketers order, that is 74 of just 55 balls, 5 fours and 4 sixes for him. That's it for the first match. Do join us for the second in a short while. Till then, it's goodbye.